What's up, everyone? How we doing? Hang on, give me a second. This is a little too high up. There we go. Okay, I don't think we need this. We're not doing any audio today, and we're not chatting with friends. How's it going? I think first things first. We need to figure something out. Where on earth is this supposed to go? I, uh, I frankly have no idea. It's gonna stay up here for now, just because we're working off of a white background over here, and it's frankly a little. You cannot read the text at all. Like, for example, if I were to toss this over here, you just cannot read it. So it's gotta stay over here for the meantime. But yeah, how's it going, everyone? Welcome. We're doing a uh, we're doing another stream, homework stream, because I got some stuff I need to do. Specifically, we finished up this composition piece, and then we got to write a sad ballad. I think. Let me confirm that. It might have been last week, and I already did it. No, we're scoring a sad scene. So pretty much the same thing, but let me download this clip, because this will be the first time that I'm seeing this clip. Actually, that's a lie. I've seen it before, but like maybe twice. So, I want to talk about the weekend before we jump into stuff. I went to see a Dayseeker concert, which was absolutely fucking awesome. Hang on, I want to move stuff around so we're not getting blinded by finale the entire time. But yeah, so for my birthday, friend decided to surprise me with tickets to see Dayseeker, and so we got up there Saturday. We went to the Novo Theater in LA, which is a really nice venue. I gotta say, it's it's in my top 5 right now in terms of venues I've been to. So I had a great time. Fran bought the tickets, and told me the basic info, but she did not tell me that we got VIP upgrades. For this show in particular, VIP upgrades means meet and greet and photo with the band, signed vinyl and tour poster, commemorative VIP like decor ticket, and then a Q&A before the show. It was fantastic. I gotta say, it was awesome. I'm I was about to kill Fran. I was like, why on earth are you spending so much money? But yeah, it was great. I think probably my first I wouldn't say my first, but my favorite rock concert that I've been to. And I think one of the best parts about it was this dude started like entering my personal space, so we were like overlapping shoulders, pressing up against each other. And what ended up happening was, this guy came up behind us and was saying, hang on, I'm actually going to get on some music very quickly. I just realized we don't have any music going right now. My music, here we go. So this guy came up behind us and asked if the guy that was like right next to me, and I would lift him up to crowd surf him. We both looked at each other, looked back at the dude, and said, "No, not gonna happen." He left, and about 2 minutes later, I see him above the crowd, off to the very side. He's going, and then he just plummets. Now, we weren't in the pit. We were right behind the pit. The only thing that separated us was a wire fence. Not a fence? Railing. It was like a wire railing. So, a lot of people were being crowd surfed in the pit, and of course the mosh pit was there as well. But people from where we were standing ended up crowd surfing and then just plummeting over the railing, and they vanished into the abyss. I cannot tell you where they went. So once we saw that guy fall over the edge, I look over at the guy next to me and I'm like, he's probably fine. So that was that was an incredible time. That friend and I had at the Dayseeker concert. I have my vinyl put away up there, and I haven't gotten my poster from upstairs yet. But I did get this really cool ticket. It's so cool. The front says Dark Sun Protocol, Dayseeker, United States, Autumn 2024. Along with the picture that they use for it. As well as the opening bands. Alpha Wolf, Catch Your Breath, Kingdom of Giants. And then at the bottom it says VIP. VIP Admit 1. And on the back here it says, "We watch it fade into a dark sun." Which is one of their lyrics. From their song. Conveniently titled Dark Sun. It was great. I had a great time. I pretty much shot my voice was shot by the end of it because I was just singing along. It was great. The openers were incredible. The Dayseeker themselves were fantastic, and their sets were absolutely awesome. It was just a great time. So I think what we're going to be doing today is just sort of working on homework that needs to get submitted. And earlier today I started working on this, but I got a little distracted by some stuff, so I wanted to take some time to just finish working on it and whatnot. And I wish I had a plugin installed for Finale that let me turn this to dark mode, or at least the background. I wouldn't mind the sheet music being white, but the background just needs to be, it's bright. So the goal for this is we need to use a specific technique and then make it around 2 minutes. Is that what the requirement says? Yeah, 2 minutes, no longer than 5. So I'm thinking we should be good with around 32 measures. If not, we can always add more. But the goal here is to work on a specific technique. So what I have been working on is using this motivic transformation. I believe the term is called an additive melody. What it means is we're starting off with a bass melody here, and every time it plays it's gonna loop over and over again. But every time it does, something's gonna change about it. So I decided to do a basic version of the Adventures Can Be Found Anywhere melody. So this is what is this? So that's the main melody that we're rolling with here. And the reason I struggled with that is because I got a piano on like a website that I'm using, so I had to click everything. So very just temporary setup for now. I'm not using Pro Tools for this project. It's just simply I gotta write for the purpose of working on this. So what that means is this second melody has a little different. So we have the main one, and then at the very end, right? Is that what it is? Yeah. And now we gotta modify this in some way to be a little different from the melody before. So I'm thinking we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut out this segment right here. That's gonna leave a little bit of a hole, but we're gonna try and fill that. Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill it in with something else. So first we gotta back this up as much as we can. How do we want to do this? I'm gonna go ahead and wait. Oh shit. Yeah, no, that would definitely be handy if I proofread that one first. Wait, what was that supposed to be? What is it? I think that's it. Should be it. I'm in the wrong tab. Hang on. There we go. Okay. Something else is off here. Is something happening behind me? I cannot tell. Yeah, no, something in front of my door has moved. Why is that? Someone's trying to break in. Okay, hang on. I need to hear this very quickly. Okay. I think. Let's do that. Oh, that's it. Hang on. Okay, which means we can get rid of this here. So I'm gonna go ahead and so you need that, and we're gonna go ahead and convert that to this. So it's going to be a whole bar. Need one of these. Something like that. The main melody of Adventures Can Be Found Anywhere was written very dotted eighth notey. I think that's the project file I have here. Should be. Let me check. If it'll decide to do anything. So we can see over here it's very dotted eighth notey. Yeah, it's very interesting that that became the melody over anything else, really. But yeah, that's what we're working with right now. Oh, before I forget, I had something I wanted to debut because I don't think I've talked about this live yet. But Messages from Deep Space, a song that we have had in the worked on all the way back in January, is finally coming out. It's coming out on the 8th. In 4 days, it is releasing. So I thought we would play it here as we work. And I had it pulled up, and I completely forgot. I just got sidetracked just like that. So, without further ado, let's listen to Messages from Deep Space, since I haven't played this in a while. At least start to finish. It's been a couple months. This whole 5 minute and 43 something. I should not be saying. What is it? Hang on, I gotta check. This 5 minute and 37-second long track is getting released as a single on November 8th, on this Friday. And I am so excited because I've had the song in my back pocket waiting for the right time to release it. I've been waiting for the soundtrack that's been part of to be finished, but eventually I'm like, I think we need to get this out. I think we need to get this done, or get this out there before the album. And I think that it does really well on its own. So I decided that I was going to release it. Sorry, I'm just moving my Game SoundCloud badge off of the main peg here and onto the backside of it. Onto the backside of the microphone stand. I also will go ahead and show off the album art. I'm going to be honest, this has not been confirmed. This has not been reviewed by my publisher yet. So I have no idea if this will stay the same. But this is so cool. This is such a good piece of art here. It's cool. So, for reference, this image is from NASA. I believe it should be. NASA gives out all their photos for free use, which is great. I love these kinds of space pictures. And so what I did was I saw this one because I saw this picture and I was like, well, this really does emanate like messages from deep space. Like it's a satellite dish orbiting around a planet. It is technically our own, but I color shifted it, hue shifted it, so it was a bit more green and a bit more eerie lighting, because ultimately this shouldn't be our planet. This should be a different planet. And so went through the whole process, and I was like, okay, how else can we make this like a message from deep space? And I got into the idea of computer terminals, and started thinking about like, oh, like send a message, receive a message. So I decided to do a little something on this where I had the name of the album written in that style of font along with my name. So what I wanted to do was I wanted to, before and after, set up something that looked like code, that looked like a message from the terminal. Sorry, my eyelash is getting stuck together. It's annoying. So what ended up happening was I was looking through like some like System 32. I was looking at like how like it displayed responses, and I eventually found this. It was connection established and then bracket. That seemed to work pretty well, and that seemed to be easy to read. Since being sort of a scuffed coder myself, I wanted something that could be somewhat related to what the programming would look like, as well like a program like relay message that you get. So like if you were to send a ping out to like a server and a client, you could just like get it back and it would say this. So I thought, okay, we need something that's gonna like be partially right and then something that's also easy to understand. So I went with like a connection established and then a connection terminated. Mind you, this is gonna be a little bit of an Easter egg. The first track of this album will be called Connection Established, bracket. The final track of this album will be Connection Terminated, bracket. The whole thing is supposed to be a message. And I think that I'm still debating on the name. I've just debated calling it Deep Space OST or Message from Deep Space OST. This track that we're listening to will not be named Message from Deep Space. This will be, as you guys have seen in previous live streams talking about the soundtrack, we have tentatively called it Worlds Beyond Our Own 2. This track has a different name. It's fit somewhere within a certain story, and I am working on fleshing it all out and telling it through music. I gotta say, it is so interesting writing music for something you can't see and trying to tell that story. It's such a challenge, but I love it. You need to give enough information where people can pick up on what's happening, as well as leave enough out to where people can imagine it on their own. It's like a story. It's like a book. Obviously, you give people like descriptions of stuff, but you still let them picture their own version of the world and how it looks. So that's something interesting. This is the album cover for Message from Deep Space, releasing on Friday, and Thursday night when we stream, we'll do we'll be playing it. We'll be doing a whole release party. Reminder: November 22nd, Broken Mirror's acoustic will drop. I actually have all the releases on a calendar right now. I think I'll go ahead and I'll start reading them out. Messages from Deep Space, November 8th. Broken Mirror's acoustic, November 22nd. I'm going to announce this right now. There's a single going to... I've said that there's a single that's to be announced, going to the second account. That obviously is going to be the first single of the new album, the Broken Mirrors 2, as we've tentatively called it. It is a song called Airports. It is a song called Airports, and it is the premise of the song is about living chained to one place. You can't go anywhere. You can't travel. And it's such a great song. It's so great. I've been working with someone to perfect the vocals in terms of like audible takes. I've been working with a vocal coach past couple of weeks working on that one, and we both agreed. I had a few suggestions. We listened to them all, and she agreed that Airports was the best to release. So I decided that's going to be the first one that's going to release from the album. And I've got plans for the rest of the album. They might take some time, but we're going to get there. And then the final Friday of the year, December 27th, The Sound of Games Volume 3 is releasing on the main one. And that's it. That's all that we've got planned for 2024. Keep in mind that we have released Writing to Write, Inside My World, Take a Break, and are about to release 4 more. That's 7 releases for the year. That's insane. I think I started off this year saying, oh yeah, I wanted 3 releases. One of them could be a single, but I wanted 2 albums and a single or an album. We smashed out of the water. I will admit, though, when it comes to... actually, I'm going to go ahead and play Messages from Deep Space again while we're talking, because I'm getting sidetracked from my work, but I still want to talk about this because it's really important. I set so many goals this year, and we broke them very, very early on. I set 350 subscribers for YouTube to be the milestone. We're currently at 407. Mind you, we were at like 280 when we started. So the fact that we gained over 100 subscribers on YouTube in less than a year actually blew my mind. And Twitch, I set to be 300. We're still working there. I'm not gonna be mad if we don't hit it, but I would really like to by the end of the year. That's why we have this up. And I probably should have made that earlier, but it's up. We've got 2 months left to work on this. I think we can do it. I set a goal to have, obviously, 3 releases this year. We've smashed all 3 already, and we still have 4 more coming up. And then I set myself to release 4 games. 1 for each season of the year, and that unfortunately fell through. I was working on a project called Mythic Champions. I'm going to announce it now. I was working on it. I am no longer working on that project. If you see it release, we were working on a demo, and personally, I had to step away for reasons that I will not share. But I do have some stuff going on that might be coming in place of that. I can't share anything that I'm working on right now because I can't say. But I will go ahead and I will share some stuff from Mythic Champions. I was a sound effects designer, so I have stuff that that we were working on. If you've seen my projects tab right here, it's probably been labeled with stuff like Nerthus or Mythic Champions. And I gotta admit, I was really excited to share this stuff, but I didn't know what my restrictions were. I'm not obliged to an NDA, so I can share this stuff, and I will. Because obviously, as a creative, I really enjoy sharing stuff. And I really enjoy bringing people along with the process. So, what I want to do is I want to talk about one of the... So, Mythic Champions is a fighting style game. Player v player, player v enemy. You know, your Mortal Kombat, your Street Fighter, your games like that. Your arcade style fighters. So, this was a little project. Where is it? Hang on. There it is. I forgot Discord is tied to my hotkeys. So, this is a little project that I've been working on since December. This took up all my entire year. I was hoping for big things to come out of it, but unfortunately I had to leave the project. So I'm going to share with you what I've created. I'm not sure if it's going to be used or if it's, or if not. I can't really say anymore. I'm not part of the team. But I wanted to share this. So, this is one of the X-rays, the ultimates from the game. Check this out. That's by far my top favorite thing that I've created. It's so cool by the fact that, first off, we have all these different hit sounds. I'm pretty impressed with how I came up with these, but I will admit it was quite a journey to come here. A lot of my time that I spent over the past year was developing a sound profile, or a sound palette. Well, for those of you that aren't familiar with what that means, take a painting, for example. Like, let's go ahead and let's pull up a random painting. Yeah, like, let's go with this, for example. This beautiful piece of art. We have a lot of oranges and a few blues scattered throughout. It's a color palette. You know what you're looking for. They're brighter. They're softer. Obviously, we have a bright orange and like these soft like coral pinks and a little bit of gray. We know what we're looking for. It's very similar with music or with sound effects designing in particular. You want your character to sound a specific way. So you create... It's basically like creating the character with sound. Obviously, he's heavy. He's a fish. He's got a large metal cannon on his arm. These are all some of the things that I took into consideration when creating this character. I'm not entirely sure if. Hang on. I think this design is missing his. This design is missing a chain on his slung over his shoulder. That was consideration when making his sound profile. I wanted to make him sound like a um I wanted that metal clink sound whenever he walked. I wanted that loud thud whenever he stepped. So it was stuff like that when it came to designing the sound effects for him. And this is just one document. I learned very late in the process that I should be keeping documents separated, even though I needed all the sound effects as they were. And that led me to this abomination right here. Don't save. What we saw in there was a bunch of hit sound effects, which were going to be used in the game, but I did not get to implementing them. So that's unfortunately something. Ooh, 16 audio files. Yeesh. I'm not even sure what we're supposed to be looking at here. Oh, that's his other ultimate. But what I want to share in particular is just how intense this sound file in particular was. We had so many. I was creating so many sound effects in here, constantly just save asing, just creating copies of this same document to the point where I just started getting a lot of different just stuff thrown into the wind. So we have like risers, we have like these poofs, we have some temp audio that I think I recorded for the first ever like trial of this character Nerthus. We have some Foley that I did. We have some cables. We have some metals, some smithing sounds. We have a lot of different sound sources that I was trying to find his. I was trying to find his sound palette, and it's such a shame that at the very end I found it, because what ended up happening was, the character was. The game was being built in a very unique way, I'll say. It's like, imagine how you build a building. You build from the ground, and you go vertical. The analogy that I always use for this game was, we're building a skyscraper sideways. People are working on the same thing at once, and they're just building horizontally instead of going up, like building the foundations, getting the structure built, finishing the walls, and then doing the interior and the decor. It was like we were doing all that at once, and it created some really rough ripples. And that eventually led to some sound design choices that I wasn't particularly happy with. Even like, I was happy with them then, but looking back at it now, after a couple months of being on the project, I realized I was very new and very, very inexperienced when it came to making the sound effects. Nowadays, I feel like I've gotten better. Just the more I do it, the more I realize like what exactly I should be doing, what exactly it should sound like, and just overall, like with my time in school, I've honed my skills and I've learned a bit more. So that's that file. I'm gonna show you one of my other favorites. I gotta find it. I'm not entirely sure where it is. It would be M. Is that it? That shouldn't be it. There it is. Rune power up. So our game was supposed to have runes that you activate. That you can activate during the game. You're supposed to be able to pick them out, I believe, from like the character select screen or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. And so we had some ideas floating around, and eventually we settled on this. This is what I think it was a strength rune. I never actually got the name of it. I tried asking repeatedly, like, can I get the name of this? Can I get the name of some other stuff, just so I can keep it all organized? And yeah, it went. It didn't go that well. So this is what I have for like a rune power up, and this would have been for all the characters. So it's very magical, but it's also got a lot of beef to it and a lot of bulk in its sound. And I'm not going to spend too much time breaking these down because to break them down would take ages. So I'm just going to go over the ones that I really enjoy. I really enjoyed making. I'll say this is an interesting case. I'm not sure why that's in here. Um, we were originally I was told to make a round start, and this was supposed to be like a 3-2. Originally, I asked like what that meant. Like, are we working like with a 3-2-1 countdown or like a round one fight? Like, what was the deal? So um, the I talked to my audio lead, who I trusted very closely with this project, and what we did was we came to the conclusion we're like, okay, chances are this is going to be a 3-2-1 sound effect. So that's what I did. I created this. It's very, very metallic based. It's almost like you're like got swords and you're just running them across each other. You're sharpening them. So that was the inspiration behind this. I showed this to the project lead. He was like, let's go with something else. And it devolved into the most chaotic intro sequence that I have ever seen in a game. I passed by it earlier, and that's why I wanted to share this. Is because this one is a 3-2-1 countdown. What we're about to share is something completely different and something that was very questionable to me. But I'm not the project lead, so I can't like. That's unfortunate. I don't even remember using tape echo. So I don't know if I have this. Do I? I should have this in a separate folder. Let me check. Yeah, I have this. Hang on. Let's go ahead and let's delete this. And I will pull in the correct one. Okay, never mind. We're just going to go ahead and session, don't save. And we're just going to reopen that. Yeah, I know you're missing. Okay, let's not have everything selected, and let's just get rid of this. Okay, and let's drag in the previous, or the actual file. Session start. Use current folder, whatever. So this was what the game is supposed to look like. It's a player v player, and then for the D-pad, you have your abilities, your power-ups, whatever. And we weren't... A lot of the team wasn't really sure exactly how this was supposed to go down. But, so, let's share what originally the plan was for this, like, start sequence. Oops, my bad. So that's what I ended up creating. It was pretty... It's pretty simple in terms of stuff, but it's still, like, a lot of timed instances. And I think, hang on, we had some voiceover lines. I hope our voice actor is okay with me sharing this. I think he should be. So this is what it fully sounds like with like voiceovers.
Magic and mayhem. Round one.
I think there's supposed to be a fight there, but I'm not entirely sure where that is. Oh well, it's not my problem. I think so. I'm not in charge of like voiceovers and stuff. I'm just in charge of sound effects for this project. So it was very weird to be told to be working with this stuff when technically, I mean, yes, it needs to be layered in and it needs to be accounted for, but Originally, I wasn't supposed to be on implementation. I had to learn it incredibly fast. I I know Wise decently. I know how to do stuff in Wise. I This project used Fmod, which I did not I was not very familiar with. So it ended up being this giant mess of I have to learn a whole new piece of software in order to properly implement stuff and properly get stuff done. So I ended up learning from like a bunch of YouTube tutorials in like a couple weeks how to properly do stuff. It was not the easiest, but we ended up doing it. And I'm still pretty happy with how this sounds. It's a bunch of whooshes and a bunch of like we have a gong here somewhere. Yeah, we have a gong down here. We have blades. The pretty much the only thing I was told is we're going to be using this blade sound effect here. And I was like, okay, time to beef it up. Okay, maybe a little bit more. And that seemed to work pretty well. I enjoyed that. People on the team seem to enjoy that. And I have a few more takes here from our voice actor. Originally, this whole idea for the game was supposed to be like a bunch of characters were competing for like a wish. They all have their own backstories and their motives for why they're here. It's run by this very chaotic wizard dude named Merlin. He's the one who's narrating over these fights, and the one who brought everyone together. He's the one that can give up the wish to the champion, whoever wins. So we had a lot of ideas going and a lot of miscommunication, and it was really promising. The game was really promising, and I'm not trying to bash the game in any way. I think the people that are working on it are great people. But unfortunately, I just had to step back. I'm not entirely sure if... I'm going to check very quickly. Last I heard, it was still getting approved of a Steam page. But I'm not entirely sure if it's up. Oh, what are the odds? Okay. Yeah. I guess there's a Steam page now. Some of these things I have not seen. So that's definitely interesting. Yeah. I also realized though that it's very like I have not seen this effect. I did not know that. I knew that there were others, but I have not seen like what these do. And I see we're still sticking to the 3 rounds, so it's a best of 5 instead of the usual like fast paced best of 3. So you have to win 3 instead of just 2. Which can be good. Yeah, I mean it can be good. Um, if you're like, if you're wanting like, if the demand for that type of adjustment for these fighting games, yeah, it's interesting. Crafting materials, cosmetic reskins, and more. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know there was crafting in this game. I guess I'm very out of the loop on what the what the game exactly is. But this is we've been going off on a tangent for a long time. We got to get back to this. Um yeah, so that's that. Bit of a tangent, just you could call it a break from work, even though we haven't done anything. Um, a bit of a break just to sort of talk about some other things that are happening in my sphere of work, because I'm really excited about some of the projects that, specifically the releases for the end of the year. Because we're in the final stretch, and I got a release pretty much happening every other week. I don't know how on earth I secured that down, but I did. So yeah, main takeaways. Um, Messages from Deep Space coming out on November 8th. Um, Broken Mirror's Acoustic releasing on November 22nd. So this Friday, and then 2 more weeks from that day. I'm super excited. That stuff is coming along really nicely. And the releases for the end of the year are also doing really well. I got to record the vocals for Airports, but I will do that this upcoming week. And maybe I will share that. I'm debating, because I think I've shared Airports like maybe twice. It's a rarer song. I haven't properly like shown it off, but it's honestly a song that I really enjoy. It's become one of my like personal favorites, just because of like what it means, what it stands for. It's just something pretty close to me. So when we get closer, I'll start shooting more TikToks for it that won't be as cringy as the Meet the Demons one. It's just, we'll get there. Um, we will be. I will be working a lot this upcoming in these last few months. I've never been one to relax for the holidays. It kind of makes me a little anxious to fully like relax in like the wintertime. I'm someone who chugs through the work. And considering that I've been working pretty much almost every day of the year this year, it's been so rewarding. So we're going to keep rolling with it. We're going to keep doing everything we can to keep the momentum going. Because even the stuff that like we do right now, like gaming, I consider work sometimes. It depends on what we're doing. Working on the Pizzaplex, I'm working on a video. Everything like just somehow leads into another project. It's so fascinating. The mentality of it, and the ultimate thought process with the risk and the reward. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's continue working on this. I think this is good. Is that a full bar? Yeah, it's a full bar. I want to hear this again. Nope, too far. Okay. Okay. I want to make sure my Spotify tab is visible so I can control the music a little bit easier. I need to... I really need to get my Stream Deck back working. I don't even... Where is it? I think I'm... Oh, it's over there. Okay. I pulled my Stream Deck back out. I just haven't re-downloaded the software or plugged it back in. But it'll be so handy once I do. I need... There's a lot of to-do stuff that I haven't gone around to. This one needs to be a double... There we go. And we'll go ahead and we will grab this melody. We'll bring it back here, since it's the original. I think what we'll do is we will go ahead and we'll extend this one well past what it should be. VC head ass? Okay, give me a second. Let me quickly set this invisible. Ooh. Ooh, the spooky sound effects. Oh, hang on. My bad. I did an oopsie. I need to quickly swap my output from my this computer to my streaming computer. There we go. Now we're able to hear you.
Oh,
What's up?
I have another thing I want for Christmas.
Well, what would you like for Christmas now that you got the web figurine?
It's called a Funko Pop. Oh, like it is. I sent it to you on Discord.
Okay, hang on. What am I looking at?
Put it on your Twitch, or like put it up on your screen.
DualSense controller?
Yeah, but it's the 30th
Oh, okay. That's pretty sick.
anniversary. I want that. Either that or the Astrobot controller. I like the Astrobot one, but if I had to like, they're both really cool.
What is this? Is this a Fortnite controller? Oh my god, it's a Fortnite
Yeah,
controller.
it's a Peely one. It's cool, but it's too much.
It's way too busy. I do like the sleek design of the Astrobot controller.
Yeah, the subtlety of the Astrobot one, and so Noah, I'm just saying, if you want to send me one of those controllers, I want to collect some controllers.
Where we drop
You know what
it?
I'm saying?
What is this? I thought for a second this right here says fartin'.
But Noah, I am gonna be honest. If you want to get me a birthday / Christmas present, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
One of the two. Either Astrobot or the PlayStation one.
Okay, okay.
Because I want to collect some cool controllers to like have, like to use obviously, but also to just have on display as well. I'm not using them.
I'm really liking this 30th anniversary controller. That is clean.
Yeah, it is clean, and it's. I like the white controller that I have, but I would like. I want, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, did you see the whole AI Minecraft thing?
Yeah, I've been seeing that pop up. The first clip I saw was someone going around. I could have sworn like it was just an extremely low res video, but then he placed down a
it's
1x1 bed. I was like, what mod is this? He steps over it, steps back, and the bed's gone. I was like, am I tripping or something?
Yeah. I don't know, man.
It's like, it's such an interesting concept, the fact that you made Minecraft out of AI. Like, I don't know if I should be, like, scared or impressed.
Should be attracted.
Oh, I should be aroused? Cool.
I'm sure.
When
I met you in the summer, in my heartbeat sound.
We found love.
I really hope we see Batman in the Penguin show. There's only one episode left. I want to see Batman just like at the end of Penguin's rampage, just friggin' punch him in the face and put him in prison. Yeah, just absolutely mollywop him and just put him in prison.
Mollywop him. It's pretty much what we're gonna be.
When I was a young boy.
Okay. Nope, that's supposed to be sharp. Yeah, okay. I think that'll work for now. This one double. So we got a really long melody, some short ones. Just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dot this. That'll probably be the easiest course of action here. Ah! Wait, was that supposed to be? Yeah, it was. Okay. Okay. Whew. What am I supposed to be looking at? It's supposed to be 2 minutes long. Where are we right now? Yeesh, we're only at like 30 seconds. This ain't going too well. Yeah, 32 seconds out of 2 whole minutes. We gotta figure this out. We'll go ahead and we'll move this up one. Well, now we're running into some issues with this. We gotta take these away. What? Oh, my bad. I forgot to do invisible, not single. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. I swear I just had an epiphany. Okay. This measure. We'll do this measure. Okay, we'll do that. I'll get rid of it in a second, but for now I'll do this. Sure, I'm not entirely sure how that'll sound. Let's try that. I'm not liking the sound of that. I think we're going to go ahead and swap that. This will be a quarter note, and that'll be a half note. Yeah, I'm rocking with that. This goes back to being visible. This should probably go to being a double. Okay.
Yeah, I can't trust the Platinum website for PlayStation, because it says the Red Dead Platinum will take 200 hours and it's a 5 out of 10 difficulty.
And what are you at again?
I'm at 400 hours.
What would
But
you rate the
Noah,
difficulty?
this is a challenge for everybody.
Well, what would you rate the difficulty?
I'd say maybe an 8.
8, okay. Dude, okay, I saw one of those posts where it's like, based on your birth month, like what video game would you get stuck in? And I find it so funny that October was Portal and December was Red Dead Redemption 2.
Kill yourself. There's no way.
There is one. You want me to send it to you?
No.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah.
I would say this is done. Right? Yeah, about a 3-bar melody here. What we'll do is we're going to start it here. We're going to make an intro segment here. How are we going to do that, though?
Well, those, but I can do.
Is there
Shots using a bow can
E
work.
in this track? I don't know if I use an E. Give me access to Pro Tools. Thank you. Don't save changes. We don't need to save changes to this work. It is done and dusted.
Wait, is this the official PlayStation like profile site? And they're saying it's a 5 out of 10. You can kiss my ass. 5 out of 10.
Oh, there's no E.
Motherfucker, piece of shit, dumbass.
Oh, it's an E sharp. That's why.
Your D is sharp. Yuck, 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 yuck.
Oh, I'm a little silly. I'm a little goofball. I've been writing the music wrong.
Yeah, you've been doing that your whole career, man.
Yeah. No, this one's especially fruity today.
What?
You heard me.
I didn't.
It's in fucking everything. This is awful. I did this in every single one. Every F natural is actually an E sharp. Okay. Yeah, that makes a that makes a little more sense. Okay. Do I still need... I think I need 2 more notes. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Let's try that. Measure 18. I mean, it's not the greatest, but it kind of has to work for this. I didn't even see where we were at time-wise. Okay, we're at 49 seconds, about 50, so just under a minute.
Ooh, right in the jaw. In the gyat, bro.
Yeah, you say? I fucking hate myself. I want to jump off a bridge with that.
Well, I'll help you.
Please, hog tie me and throw me off a bridge. We're gonna go ahead and increase this to about double the measures. That'll work.
Yeah, cheese and we can do this right now on the camera, Crody. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
Oh, that's
good,
interesting
Crody.
one. What did you just say?
You crody, dude. What do you mean?
What does that mean? Why are you locking that? There's no need to lock that. I think we will go ahead and go up a 5th, diatonically.
How is that not 5 headshots?
What? Wait. Oh, that needs to be an F sharp.
Bring
Never
Uncle,
mind.
return to Beatrice Hope. Don't take any health items. Get 80% accuracy. Yeah, I'm using a bow. So what's popping with that, hey?
Okay. Pretty much everything is sharp except for B in this case.
Put a bow in the friend zone. Put a bad bitch in the friend zone. Oh, oh. Can't draw. Oh, man. Bitch, I see you.
I don't even mind doing something like this. Taking this. So then
Oh,
transpose.
please get me the Astrobot controller.
I thought you just wanted the 30th.
I said either one.
Well, which one? Make up your mind, because they're $80 each. I can't buy you both.
No, I said either one. So I will be happy with either one.
Okay. Now I just gotta sell my my right kidney very quickly.
Yeah, you gotta sell your left butt cheek and half of your Johnson.
Half of my Johnson. Okay, I gotta go vertical for this one.
Oh, I felt that in mine. Oh, I felt that in mine. Oh my gosh.
I ain't living with a chode. I gotta go straight down the middle. Why am I saying these things? Tonight's been a night, I swear.
Yeah, you are just a creature. Is that the last headshot I needed? Ow. Howdy how.
Hardy har har.
Is that it? No?
Where did you come from? You! Get over here, you. Where'd you go? You go down. Why on earth are you moving? Why are you like that?
How did I not get 5 headshots with a bow during that?
How do I unlock
How?
this?
Oh crap, man.
Utilities, unlock systems. I'm not. What? Huh? This is making no sense. I fucking hate finale, man. It does the weirdest shit.
How is that not 5 headshots? How is that not 5 headshots?
Because he aimed at his collarbone.
You know what? You're kidding, but I think that might actually be the case.
No, I'm actually afraid that is the case.
Realistic ass game.
Okay, let's try that.
I have gotten like 30 headshots. This game makes me want to cry.
Well, surprisingly, it works. I gotta tell you.
freaking nutsack, dude. Bullcrap.
Dude, I accidentally... I went to my Twitch following page and I almost accidentally knocked on Chara's tree. That would have been real embarrassing. Okay. What am I trying to do now? Probably take this melody right here, the second one. The point of this exercise is to try and exhaust it to the point where we're sick of it. Frankly, I'm already there, and we're only on measure 33. And we're like...
Out of how many measures?
It needs to be 2 minutes long, so let me quickly check. We're currently at 1 minute and 18 seconds. I kind of don't want to lower the tempo because that just feels like a cop out. And I gotta figure out how to go about this. I'm using my brain for this one. Using 2 neurons instead of 1.
Hello, Charles.
And then I'm gonna shift this. Sure that. Okay. That'll work, I guess. Stop it. There we go. What are we at? Is it gonna tell me? No, it's not. Because that's just sampling the current section. If I want to... I'm gonna take this section right here. I'm not even sure what this is. Wait, hang on. I see you. You're not supposed to be there. Okay, you go there. Actually, I'll transpose you down. See a 4th. I'm not. Okay, first things first. Sharp all the bees, okay. Now natural, or sharp all the former bees, and now natural all the current bees. Yeah, that's it. Let's hear it very quickly. Okay, minute 24. We're getting close. I'm going to take this section right here. We're going to put it right there. We're going to take this section. No. Take this section right here. Right there. We're going to quickly add a end segment here. As we copy, this will get filled up properly. I'm going to take the original melody. I'm going to plop it in here, but we're going to modify that. Going to take you. Wait, no, you're the original melody, just different. No, we're not doing that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take you. We're going to turn you into a half note. Remove you. We're going to turn you into a half note. To remove you and turn you into a quarter note. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. We're going to go ahead and we're going to sharp this. We're going to put that right here. Okay, there we go. So we got a little more variation.
Bitch, the fuck you mean return to Charles, head ass?
Return to Charles, bro.
Shut up.
I think he wants to speak with you.
He doesn't, actually. I keep trying to complete the mission and the game doesn't want me to.
Oh. We're gonna go down a fourth here, I think.
Oh. It was clean. It was a clean shot. Oh, that was a clean shot too. Was that not 5 headshots? I'm gonna cry.
Sharp, sharp. I think that's it. Next. Wait, why are you not sharp? Oh, that's why. Never mind. We're gonna flatten you. We're gonna flatten you. Should be it.
This is my favorite top note. Is grapefruit.
Delete transpose. You are going to go down. Down? Let's go up a third.
I love this top note. It's grapefruit.
Now let's go up a second, actually. What? What?
What? No.
You just vex me.
I was singing the freaking Jurassic Park theme, dude.
I know, but why?
Because I have free will, Noah. I have rights.
Maybe you
And do what I'd
shouldn't.
like.
Maybe rights should be saved for certain people. Why is that not transforming? What? Don't tell me it's a fucking... Of course it is. Okay, just making sure that everything is as it should be here. Where are we now? Measure 44. Oh, we're so close. We're on minute 50. Wait, no, I just did that over here. We're we're getting to the point where we're just recycling, and it ain't that efficient. Where do we need to be for 2 minutes? Let me check that out, actually. Wait, I saw 156. Where was that? Bruh. Okay, we need to be at measure 54. And we are currently at measure 45. I'm gonna take this. Fits perfectly. Now we're gonna gut it. No, why are you dotted? Nobody told you to be dotted. You go to being a half note. I'm gonna go ahead and turn you into a half note too. You know, not once in this process have I asked myself if I'm doing this right. I'm gonna assume that I am. Yeesh. For this one, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I think that's all we need. Let me check. Measure 54. Yep. That works. And be gone with all of you. Perfect. I still have no idea why this is locked. Yeah, no idea. But it is. Save. This is L6. Let's go and let's get a PDF out of this. Shoop. And let's get... Oh, hang on, wait. I should probably check something first. Is it just sheet music, or does this also need to be fully dynamicized, as I'm going to tentatively call it? I guess I should probably just put dynamics on it. There's no harm in doing that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll do that. Alright, dynamics. Pew pew pew. You're gonna be mezzo piano. You're gonna be mezzo forte. You're gonna be mezzo forte, and you're gonna be mezzo piano. Give me forte. You over here are going to be piano into this, which is the melody. Over here, mezzo forte. Why not? For the last one here, we will go ahead and be piano. This over here will get mezzo forte. Interesting dynamics. They don't really mean anything, but it looks nice. Not really. Wrong way. No? Yeah, it was the wrong way. Okay, we'll set this to piano piano. I know that's not what it's called. Pianissimo. I don't know why the hell I just said piano piano. I read it like I saw it. That's embarrassing. I'm a music major that cannot for the life of me. Ooh. Save, and then we will export again as a PDF. Yeah. I know there's already a file with that name. And then we'll export an audio file. No, MP3. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and... Alley projects, you... Attach to post. Talking about how I use motivic transformation. What was it called? I forget, and I can no longer see it. Time to open this up in another tab. I already have so many tabs open for schoolwork. It's actually insane. Additive melody, that's what it's called. Okay, there we go. Boom! Now it's time for the fun part. We get to score something. Let's get this. Muse comp. Is this? This is what. Hey, hang on. Time to check something. I gotta fact check myself and make sure I'm naming these project files accordingly because I don't want them to get separated. Yep, that would have been a little silly, haha. This is supposed to be the underscore. dash film TV. There we go. Save changes. No. I didn't do any changes. Okay, let me pull up this piece. How long is this? A minute? Okay. Alright, let's go and let's just watch this as is right now. Oops, hang on. I'm not getting a whole lot from this. There's not a whole lot to work with. Okay, that's something. That's something as well. No, that's not it. It's just for some reason it goes quiet. Wait, didn't I compose something for this same project? I think I did this in a previous class. Well, not this exact scene, but I think... Hang on, I gotta find it. Where is it? Was it spring of 23? Maybe. I don't think this is it. I gotta see what's actually happening. Yeah, no, that's definitely not it. Where would it be? When did I do this? Was it fall? No. Maybe winter. Last winter. It's my God of War clip. Actually, the God of War clip is one I'm really proud of. Was not that? Was it winter 2024? No, this is, I think film scoring 101. This is not what I'm looking for. It's also not what I'm looking for. Ah, when was it? I don't think it was this. I don't think it was 22. Was it 22? No, it wasn't 22. Fall 24 is what we're working on right now. Spring of 23, we already checked. Spring of 24? No, I don't think it was spring of 24. I could have sworn I worked on this scene before. I gotta find it now, because it's gonna bug me if I don't find it. No, spring of 24 was when I was taking my Wise class, so it has a bunch of sound effects. Was it summer of 23? I think so. This project looks like it's big. Is this it? This might be it. I'm not entirely sure anymore. Am I seeing this? Wait. No, yeah, this is the fucking same project. I already composed for this project before. What is this? I could probably find the original project file too. Oh, but I don't have the video, so it doesn't even matter. Well, hang on. No, we could probably... Time to find it. Music theory and composition 4. Would have been something along that line. MTAC 4. No, you're not gonna show me anything with that name? Great. What was the project date on that? I could probably search about the project date. September 16th, so it was a year ago. Where is it? Hello? Did this project file just disappear? What happened? I guess it did. Huh. Was it under F or final, maybe? There it is. Yeah, save this for a second. We'll go back to this. Let me guess, missing the project file. Yep, great. I got a plan for that though. We're just gonna shoop shoop, shoop shoop shoop, and we are going to replace you with you. Do not import audio. Place the session start. Oh, I'm so smart. Okay, so for stream, this is the same project file that I gotta compose for. I think it's from a different part of the movie though. It's what's it called? Sintel? Yeah, it's a 2010 film. I'm not entirely sure what this project is, but it keeps making its way into my work. I'm thinking probably be a little inspired from this. I haven't heard this project in a year, so we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna turn off my music for this. I remember this being really loud. I'm gonna turn this down. I think I got an A on this. This is a long queue, actually. Holy crap. I think looking back at this now, it kind of fights what's happening in the scene. I really liked the way that piano hit on that spot. I don't think there's a lot of stuff that I would do differently now. So, just to talk about this for a little bit. First off, I think the way I composed for these school assignments is very different from how I
Because
composed
he puts
for...
a stick up his ass and then drags it across a piano.
In some cases, he's not wrong. Like this
At
intro,
least that's what it sounds like sometimes.
this intro melody right here. I cannot explain to you what my thought process was. I think I just had to fill in a melody there, and it really does sound like a stick being shoved up my ass and being dragged on a piano. I think I think it's a very interesting way to put that. That's somehow miraculously fits. But I don't put in the same amount of work and like dedication to like the fine details that I do with my actual music that I release. This music's more just for learning like techniques, learning how to apply them in a case. If you look at this cue, I had a bunch of different markers here. We were going from scale to scale, like we were transferring in and out here, different time signatures, different tempos, lots of different points that I was trying to hit. The point of this project in particular was as a final to work on everything that I had learned technically speaking. So, I think in here we have some very interesting chords. One thing that I don't know how this happened. I just really like the way that this like just hit down in the cue. I think looking at it from a directional standpoint, like my bad, did not mean to do that. The second like the dragon I think gets hit, something happens there like musically. I was like, yeah, that works. And so I think one thing that I will admit that I think I did wrong was I tried to put in a hero's theme where a hero's theme didn't fit. This was an action combat scene, and I thought I could get away with putting something unique in. That didn't work. It sort of just sounds like crap now. So I don't know. I think I do a lot of this differently. Um, I might redo it. I'm not entirely sure. I do like this whole segment right here. Da, 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 da. I'm not entirely sure where it came from. Obviously, it came from the key change, which I think I was trying to work towards here. Yeah, we're in E. And then we go into F. There's a lot of stuff that I would definitely do a little differently. And like structure differently. I think a lot of it comes down to the fact that this was for school. I heavily separate my school work from my actual work. I take stuff that I learn, but in like when it comes to the thick of it, like I will
Bro,
not
stop
merge the two.
talking.
What?
Bro, shut up.
I'm streaming.
You're
Be
still
entertaining.
talking?
You wouldn't
It's
understand.
crazy.
Record another
It's
YouTube
crazy.
video.
Yeah, I have been. I just haven't edited. Edited.
Yeah.
Anemone.
But yeah, my schoolwork greatly differs from just a TLDR, so Bug can get off my ass. My schoolwork greatly differs from my actual work. I think part of that comes down to time constraints. Obviously, I only have a week to put these things together at most. On average, I spend probably around on a piece for school, maybe around like 6 hours at most collectively. That can be over the span of like 2 to 3 days. So, obviously, 6 hours versus sometimes it can take me up to like a full week's worth for a track like I don't know, Message from Deep Space, which is coming out on Friday on all streaming platforms. Way to bring it home. Yeah, it's only spiraled. It's only spiraled because I realized that I'm working on the same project again. No, don't do that. Only this time it's not for a final. It's the same Blender animation. I don't know how on earth I got stuck with Sintel. Not saying it's bad, but I mean the amount of times I've seen this thing at this rate, I could watch the whole goddamn movie without even needing to look at the original source material. So I need the video window. We're gonna start marking stuff out. Not a whole lot to go off of in this first section. Where's that frame change? Hang on. Why are we in grid mode? But why was she crying? Why was Sinto girl crying? Yeah, we'll call it a close-up shot. This is an absolute, so it doesn't move regardless of our tempo. How do we want to? I guess we'll mark it right here. Drops. I'll just put it drop something. Actually, we'll put on the music while we do this, since this part isn't too important. And that just leads into her walking away. I actually did want to focus on that very quickly. Hang on. It's like flowers come into view. Right around here somewhere. I'm gonna wait till the flowers get mostly in view, so like right here. Flowers in POV. Nope, you need to be absolute, and you also need to be absolute. And then we have our little dragon friend that appears. We have a little bit of error room. Okay. I think that's it in terms of... Yeah. Hang on, those flowers open, but I think it's a little too slow to tell. I can't tell if that's intentional or not. I think that's just... Yeah, there's not a whole lot to work with here. Any requirements? Let me take a look. Compose sad music for a scene. Basic synopsis. Sintel tells a story of a young girl who adopts a pet dragon. In the scene provided, the young girl cries after losing the pet dragon. As she walks away, a recently orphaned baby dragon follows her, giving the audience a hint of hope. So I guess that's what we're working with. We got like a glimmer of hope here, which actually is pretty handy because when the dragon shows up, then we'll do sort of like a... I'll call it a dragon's theme. And it's going to be like a representation of hope. So we'll keep that in the back of our minds. Sintel is a Blender Studio film released in 2010 under Creative Commons 4.0 license. That's why it's so common. Sintel was directed by Colin Levy and produced by Ton Rusendal. I think I pronounced that right, I'm not totally sure. Provided scene is a trimmed edit of the full film that isolates a sad scene near the end of the film. Okay. So we're being graded for style, emotion, energy level, dialogue and sound effects, contour, form, and recording production. Okay. That's kind of interesting. Um. I think best thing to do would probably just start by sketching this out on piano. Oh shit, hang on, I forgot. Bug can hear that, he's gonna get pissed.
What?
Nothing.
No, I heard it. I just wasn't paying attention.
I know. Which I said was like, oh shit, Bug can hear this, he's gonna get pissed.
Nah, I'm not in that mood.
I don't know why I just started playing without you. I got problems.
When are you wrapping up stream?
Probably in the next half hour or so.
E-
I only got
Are you gonna head out afterwards, or?
Yeah, it is pretty late. And I got stuff I need to do early tomorrow morning. I got contractors coming to the house, so I gotta be up for that.
You are the contractor.
Oh, I'm contracted for several
You're
things.
you're gonna be contracting me soon.
I am, this is true. And vice versa, you're gonna be contracting me soon.
Wait, why?
For Uncharted? I hope?
Oh, I'm paying you? Okay.
I mean, even if it's not getting paid, you still have to contract me.
Okay, hold on. I might just not have the proper definition of contracting. Explain?
Just bringing me on board for the project.
Oh.
Contracting doesn't necessarily have to mean getting
signing
paid. Yeah, I mean, it does involve signing a contract. That's what it revolves around, but it's a contract agreed upon by the two parties. Paid, unpaid, just a contract. Alright. Uno momento, I gotta quickly run to the bathroom. So I'm going to leave you in charge of stream. Don't say anything racist. I will be back, chat. Give me 1 second.
Oh, chat. I have a problem with the Burger King franchise. Now, the thing is, like, I've only been to Burger King once, but when I went to Burger King, I got, like, the chicken fries, and the chicken fries aren't great, because it doesn't taste like chicken or fries, it just tastes like bread. And then, like, every time I go in there, I feel like I'm in, like, a backrooms level. It's just like a restaurant. Call it like the restrooms or something, but like I went in and I just felt so at such unease, and I was like, I'm not getting a burger because I don't want to get foot lettuce in my mouth, so I got the chicken fries. But then after I got the chicken fries, I decided, oh, you know what, maybe I should try poutine one of these days. So I went to get poutine, and poutine was pretty good. Oh, yeah, no, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, so, the problem with Star Wars is, it's like, recently it's not been... They're trying to make new stuff, but it's like, new stuff that people don't care about, and it's just not done well, either. So, like, when... Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I got the chicken fries, and then what else did I get? I think it was just the chicken fries I got, but they were just not great. They were stale, but it's Burger King, so I don't know what people expect from Burger King, but it was stale, it was gross, and it was also like somewhat damp, which I don't really like. So like when it's like damp, that's when it just starts to feel like gross in my mouth when I'm eating it, and I don't like that a lot. I don't think anybody would like that. But then like, yeah, the chicken gets all like damp, and I don't. When the chicken's when the chicken's damp, like I don't like the damp chicken fries.
What are
The
you
damp
talking
chicken
about?
fries just are sounding like the damp chicken. Oh, I was just talking to your chat about chicken fries.
Why are you
Damp
talking
chicken
about
fries just
chicken
feel
fries?
weird. They just feel weird in my mouth, and I just don't like the Burger King chicken fries. They just don't taste great.
Dude, someone recommended me the Burger King chicken fries. I had them. I was like, this tastes like literal cardboard. Like everything else on their
They're
menu.
terrible.
I gotta say, I will eat the Whopper. That's about it. I really think that Burger King is the least appealing fast food chain.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
Like, it's astounding that their food is so unappetizing. But I gotta still commend Del Taco for being the absolute shittiest food I've ever put in my mouth. I don't want them to get off scot-free. I want them to know that they're the shittiest food that I've ever eaten.
Yeah.
Like, I would rather starve than eat Del Taco. That's how bad it is. There was one day where,
They got the free shavakadu, dude.
I don't care if it's free Shavakadu, man. That's free Shavaka shit.
Noah, you literally could have said free Shavaka poo.
Oh, you're right. Damn it.
Dude.
It was right there.
Bro, I set up a layup for you and you just whiffed it, dog.
Yeah, I did. That's on me.
You are Mr. Not Funny.
Yeah. No, I fumbled that one pretty hard. No, but for real, like, I think Fran and I were coming home from Disney, and
Why?
well, I think it was our first time going up with our annual passes, and there was nothing open.
With your
It was
anal
like a
passes?
holiday. It was a holiday weekend, and for some reason, none of the fast food places except Del Taco were open. She looked at me. I said, "No, don't you dare! Don't you even think about it." And she still went through the drive-thru to get like I think like ground beef and cheese wrapped in a tortilla. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
That is what a taco is, Noah.
Well, it wasn't like folded in a taco. It was like wrapped like a burrito.
Mm.
It was still the most awful thing, and it was just meat and cheese. I was like, I'm gonna puke. I cannot eat this anymore. After like 2 bites. What would be a good scale for this? Is there anything that I can use as like temp music?
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. The parents that got some shit to address. When do you have to be up tomorrow?
Like 7.
Oh, you're fine. We can watch some videos.
Seriously, do I have any like sad
Chara is
music
ranting.
that way? What?
Chara is ranting about Walmart.
Not in front of Walmart, man. I'm trying to look at my music. Is there anything that's like... I don't think I've made like any proper sad music.
Really?
Besides maybe like, I don't know, the finale? No, that's not really sad.
Meet the Demons.
Not sad as in depressing, but sad as in evocative.
Sure. You mean provocative.
What's the difference between those two words, like in this
No
context?
idea, I've just heard provocative more.
Well, I'm saying it evokes a certain emotion. I think evoke versus provoke as means like provoke is like seeking to like pull it out of you, like going in purposefully to pull it out of you. Versus evoking is just like it's a side effect of what you are experiencing. So like I will provoke you, I will seek to annoy you. Versus like evoking music will like music will play and you will experience it emotionally as a result. So I'm trying to evoke a sad and moving. The wishing well is kind of pretty. But I don't think it fits the scene.
So how's the pizza sex going?
You did not just call it the pizza sex.
I did.
It's going. The roof's about to get put on, and it's done. I got lazy yesterday and I didn't work on it. It would have been done yesterday. I was just so tired.
9 months of your life, Noah.
Yeah, I was willing to take a day off. What about lilacs? Lilacs is close. Lilacs is actually the closest one that we have so far. If that's the case, then let me get growth as normal in here as well. No, I feel like lilacs fits a lot better in terms of, or fits slightly better. Nothing from Take a Break is gonna fit here. That's all just lo-fi. Right. No, right to right's just sad. It's not evoking anything. Social waltz, no. Builder story, no. None of the filler tracks in Minecraft Reimagined will work. Dude, I got asked to make another Minecraft soundtrack, and I'm like, I think I'm done with that. I think that was sort of like a one and done thing. Yeah, I think this is gonna have to be something completely new. It's kind of unfortunate, but we'll roll with it. While the music's softly playing in the background while I do this. Pick a key for this. Not major, has to be minor. I actually really like that chord progression. I don't know what it is about it. I think I think something about that could work. I'm just gonna go ahead and record that very quickly. We'll find out what to do with it.
It just reminds me of the memes that are like, uh, listening to this song isn't enough. I need it to be inside me. I don't know why that reminded me of that, but whatever.
You truly work in mysterious ways, Marquisius Bugathy the Third.
Hey, can you never say that again? Thanks. Ow, piss balls.
Fucking nutsack in it.
People in Char's chat are saying demure, and I want to kill myself.
I think that'll work.
Piss sakes.
We're just
Donald
out.
Trump is live with 8,000 viewers.
Cool. Let's not bring up
He
politics.
has more viewers than Moist Critical and I'm Dante combined right now. That's crazy.
What? No, not moist.
Charles Moist the Third. You didn't know that's his legal name?
No, bro. I didn't know that Charles Moist the Third was the actual name of Charles White, actor, leading actor in the Hunger Games.
Alright, bro.
Okay, we're just gonna get rid of all this. We don't need it. Out of curiosity, though, this is purely just out of curiosity. I don't even like want to entertain the thought more than this. What am I doing? It's just right here. If I just leave the sustain pedal on, how will this sound? Sounds awful. That's about what I expected. I gotta think about how to properly do this. You are going away because I don't need you. I really like that chord progression. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to load up Omnisphere again, but I'm gonna look for a strings. So I think I can see this going really well. built is annoying me. Yeah, I think that'll work for this. Alright, let's get this court solidified. What are you doing? There we go. Come on. Nope, it's not gonna work.
No fucking way.
Yes, fucking way. I don't know what we're talking about.
Got it.
Okay, let's hear this now. Oh, I just got chills. Not really, because it kind of sounds very basic, but we will get there. I think we're going to create two melodies on top of this. One will be the main melody for the scene that's happening, and then the other melody will be for Hope. I think for these, though, what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of these. Can also get rid of this. Just create a little more transition-y help. It's very loud. We're going to go ahead and turn this down a little bit. Okay, I can work with this. Okay, you're a little too far. I'm actually really excited to hear this part in particular. Hear that bass line. Let's hear this. Okay. Let's try that now. When we sort of turn on the attack. Go.
So you know, after you end stream, we are listening to Euphoria.
Okay.
Have you listened to the entirety of Not Like Us?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That would have been the disappointing one.
I think at the time I got so, like, I don't want to say caught up, but busy to where I couldn't listen to every song. But Not Like Us came out, that started blowing up, and I was like, okay, I'll take a listen to this one. I was like, ooh, he cooked.
I remember Fran saying, yeah, I don't know what you guys like so much about this song. And I was like, are you high?
She's not into, she's not that invested in in the lore, but also the
No, but the song, just as a song, it's good.
yeah, I will agree. As a song, it is phenomenal.
So like, what the heck?
She's got her own tastes.
Yeah, women. Pauses, for he is unsure how to proceed. Did you even hear what I said?
No, what did you say? Sorry, I was listening to these gorgeous strings.
Well, you said Fran has her own taste, and I was like, yeah, women.
Ha ha ha!
And
That's
then after that,
funny.
I said Noah pauses, for he is unsure how to proceed.
Oh, that's a funny one.
What your feelings, you don't work for me no more. Okay. Three goes left. Stage. I love him to death, and in 8 bars I'll explain that phrase. Tell me, I'll talk over sing. I got language barriers. It's not accents. I'm married. I'm a selfish.
Yeah, because
If
that
they
creates a
Mallory
really
offensive
nice
now, I'm
seventh chord.
YNW Melly. And here at the
Seven?
beef. You fucker like pushing P.
No, never mind.
Let me see you push a T. Terrence Thornton, I'm Terrence Crawford. Yeah, I'm whooping feet. Personal
Fuck is
thing. In
happening?
fact, you should keep it that way. I know some shit with it. That'll make gonna wanna look like a saint. It's always been about critics.
All right, he's going on Devon. We're going on Devon for a little bit while we get this working, because I want to get this off the ground, and then we will end stream. That's like the big one here. Give me back my video. Is that on? Ooh, it's close. It's actually really close. We can probably pull this off. So before this will be just a lead up. And then as we do the close up. I like that. We gotta, no, put that back. We gotta figure out how on earth to lead up to this, though. I'm thinking maybe just like a simple, like a very bare bones version of the chords, like thirds, moving throughout. Let's try that actually. I want to try that. We'll go over here. So we'll do thirds. We'll go ahead and we will bring these back for now. We're going to get rid of the fifth here. We're also going to get rid of the very low notes. Yeah. Is there... Wait, what? Oh, yeah, because it's part of this one. Never mind. Yeah. We're going to go and do that. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see how that goes. I'm liking that. I'm liking the way that looks. I'm thinking, okay, even more bare bones. So we're gonna take these out. Ooh, never mind. Maybe not that. Yeah, I'm really liking the way that sounds. That's pretty epic. Okay, let's get this extended here. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is let's go ahead and we're gonna we're gonna turn that down quite a bit. Let's try that. I want like a soft brass, something that can like swell right here. Oh shit. Well, fuck. That's not looking good. That is holy shit. Fuck. That's not good at all. We're just gonna sit here and we're gonna pray. We're gonna pray to Avid that this gets fixed. In the meantime, I'm gonna quickly check stuff out. Make sure that we have someone to raid. Yeah, Char's live. We're gonna go raid her. But I really want to get those trumpets in. Please don't screw me over. We're doing so well. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to turn up the volume. Ethereal Realm seems to do well on TikTok. I think there's like, it's the only song with like TikToks attached to it. I say doing well, but in reality it's just 2 TikToks. It's a very calm and serene one. we're looking contact. Please don't fucking... Okay. Yes! We're back! We are so back! I got so scared for a good minute or two there. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. So, we've got brass here. I want... There's really no good sustains here, but we're going to try this. So, I'm going to go ahead and work with these. See, the problem with that is I want, like, a really good, like, low brass sample. Like a tuba or a trombone. Because the problem is with this one in particular, Majestica 2.0, it's incredibly muddy. It is so awful on the low end. I need to find a good, like, tuba, like, low brass section. Because I don't think we have that as part of Contact, do we? Let me check. View, rack view. Yeah, we have high winds and low winds, but we only have one brass. And I kind of wish that were a little different. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to try and see what happens if I were to do a low winds. I want to see if that'll do anything. Give me low winds. If that'll, like, help support the dynamic of it, or if it'll ultimately, like, just crush it or fall flat. We're about to find out. I've returned. Are you still rapping?
No.
Okay.
I like what you did.
What are you talking about?
What I'm watching you.
Oh,
I saw you
okay.
deafened. I was watching.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to just hone in on this, and the rapping was getting a little distracting.
Yeah, sorry. I was being Kendrick. I was
He was
doing
being
metaphorical
Kendrick.
blackface. I was doing spiritual blackface.
Okay. Well, that is definitely a thing to say on stream. Let's get the stains in here because I want to hear how this sounds. I'm running into this issue with my brass. I think I'm gonna need to buy new brass. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I actually really like the sound of those. Let me get this piece from the beginning.
I am at 44 of the gold medals out of 70 that I need.
Good for you.
Dude, that's the last big trophy, then I just have to do one more companion item quest, and I'm done.
What was that? Repeat the
I'm
last part?
done. I'm done after that.
This is a momentous achievement. We need to
Then
celebrate.
I can rest and watch the sun rise in a grateful universe.
I, Bug, the Bug Life, have 100% in Red Dead. Okay, what do I want to do?
Yeah, baby.
It's gotta be a crescendo almost. Maybe on this last chord here.
Dude. So you said that you're gonna try to 100% complete Red Dead, right?
Yeah, in due time.
Yeah, when?
In due time.
And how?
By completing all the Steam achievements?
Fun, bucko.
Wait. Bruh. Why is there automation here? Okay. I am liking that, but I'm gonna speed up the tempo a little bit.
Fuck whether you hang, but I hate the way that you walk, the way that you
Sure,
talk, I hate the
135?
way that you turn.
Oh, that is way too much. Let's try 125. 123. 122. No, wait,
15,
wrong direction.
16, 17.
Yeah. Okay, I'm vibing with this. Why does that fit so well? I don't know, man. Like, something's got to happen here. I'm not sure what. I think it needs an EQ. I need a little bit more emphasis on that bass. get my symbol roll in there. Wherever ye may be. Symbol swell? Yeah, it should be symbol swell. Perfect. We're just gonna move that over here so it lines up. Is it just a beat? Ah. I gotta figure out how to time this. Let me quickly... I'll put it just right before. Marker. End. Absolute. It cannot pass this line. That means that we are in the bad. So, back to the drawing board we go.
Noah, you said almost an hour ago that you'd be ending in a half hour.
And then I got
Sidetracked.
no. Not sidetracked, just really into my work. Because I was expecting this piece to be a lot more complicated, but the more I work on it, the more I realize I can actually do something like really nice and like simple. I really don't like that. I gotta figure this out. It's just so abrupt. Maybe... Let's try this. That's way too long. I'm thinking maybe it has to be that. Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be like that. want a little melody here for the dragon. I'll think about that as I'm reading over the rubric again. I think for some reason it just happened that it lined up this large swell with our POV of the flower. I have no idea how that happened, but that's magic. I also just love how when things just start to swell and become more grand, we have this really nice background, like of a large mountain in the background, a few more peaks in front of it, just showing like the sheer like distance. I don't know, it's something that's really interesting. Okay. We're gonna write a melody and then we're gonna end. Because I really want to finish this project on stream. I think it would be really cool to just do start to finish. So I'm gonna do contact. This one is surprisingly interesting. This is a contact heavy project compared to an omnisphere heavy project. Tries. I just consider when. Oh no, hang on, that's the wrong assignment. Whoopsie. Next week is scoring a horror queue. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. Sorry, my website just updated to show the next assignments. Oh, I'm excited. I'm giddy. I love composing for horror.
You're a bit more than giddy, dude.
I am ecstatic.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Let's arm this track and let's just play. I don't know. Something like that sounds good. Just sort of a scale run like that, I think would work really well. Alright. It's gonna be loosely quantized. I think that's good to stay as it is. We're just gonna put that right there. I love how it trails off. That's really nice. It was a little bit louder. Not by a whole lot. Let me hit this position over here. I think we're done. I think this is really nice. Let's get that window back up. And let's just watch it. I'm gonna turn off the music. So we can listen to this in its entirety. Alright, let's do this. Hands off the keyboard, we're not editing. Holy crap, wow. I'm actually really surprised we wrote that in a couple hours. I can't even say it in a full night. That took like maybe an hour and a half to write that. Simplicity is an amazing thing. For the most part, the strings carry it, but I really like that build up with our brass and our woodwinds. Like, let's try that. Let's do a little bit of panning on those. I think that's done. Let's go and let's export that. Save. And let's bounce mix. We need an MOV and an MP3 of just the music. So that's not going in our game jams. Whoop, that's going down here for a second. And oh great, what season is it? It is fall 24. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And now we mute that, and we're going to bounce an MP3. And let's save it again, because I want to. Alright, time to submit. This was L6, right? L6. Let me go ahead and turn on the music again, because we're just about to end. First time 6.
Noah, do you ever know what you're saying?
No. Okay. And there we go. Work submitted. Oh, that's exhausting. All right, let's go ahead and let's raid out to Chara. Looks like she's back in her hardcore world. And I have no idea what she's doing. It says Ice Castle. That could be a lot of things. I'm assuming building an ice castle?
Really? Badass.
I don't know, man. Alright, well, thank you everyone so much for tuning into today's live stream, but unfortunately I have to tune out. We will be back on Wednesday. Doing what? Who knows? We'll plan that when we get there. Thank you all so much. I will catch you all over in Char's stream. Bye-bye.